almost all the fuel from the Japanese-owned ship that has caused a huge oil spill off the coast of Mauritius has been pumped out. Prime Minister Pravind Jugnauth has said the operation was a race against time amid fears that the MV Wakashio would break up. The ship, believed to have been carrying 4,000 tons of fuel oil, ran aground on a coral reef on the 25th of July. Well, joining us to tell us more is journalist at Radio Plus in Mauritius, Liza Gundowry. A very good morning to you, Liza. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Keo, and good morning, South Africa. Thank you for having me.
What is the latest update you can actually give us regarding the extraction of oil? There was a bit of a race against time. Was the oil all extracted successfully, and where is it being kept currently?
So 2 days ago, the Prime Minister confirmed that all of the remaining 3,000 tons of oil had been extracted from the ship. We were concerned that the ship would break in two before the extraction would be completed, as there were several cracks in the ship that appeared alarming. So consequently, the Prime Minister reassured that we had avoided the worst. Currently, the oil is being stored in the tanks until we confirm where we're going to store the 3,000 tons of oil.
And with regards to the state of this MV Wakashio ship, has it broken in half, or is it still, cracking and threatening to break at any point in time?
So the Prime Minister had estimated that it would crack in half by Thursday, and it hasn't yet. So the extraction has successfully been carried out before that happened, and we're still waiting. So we have a journalist right there just in case it does break. It could break at any minute now. And that would be really horrible for the reefs as well. So we have avoided the worst in terms of the oil, but also the damage that it could do to the reefs, and it would be impossible to drag to the shore. So we're still trying to figure out how much damage that ship breaking into would have on our reefs.
We also understand that the Prime Minister has declared a state of emergency. How else has government tried to salvage the situation?
So the Prime Minister actually stated a state of emergency 1 week ago, and therefore France, sorry, I'm just trying to remember when France declared. France and Japan came to help, so France sent some naval ships from the country neighbouring us, La Réunion, and Japan also sent a team to salvage and pump the oil from the boat. So currently, the government is actually under a lot of scrutiny by the people and also by the leader of the opposition. People are saying that they reacted very late and they're angry at the government. So because it took 12 days to actually pump the oil from the ship, only after the oil had leaked into the lagoons.
And speaking about the community members, there were some reports of heavy vapor that the community members close to where the ship had actually run aground were breathing in as a result of all the oil that had leaked. Has the situation there improved in terms of the air quality?
The air quality is still quite damaging. Schools are closed at the moment. They are starting to reopen, but as of the latest press release yesterday, they are saying that there was a shoreline survey to see how many people had been affected, and I think it's looking like they're going to get some maybe compensation for that, because a lot of people aren't able to work. A lot of people rely on the sea for their livelihood, and also students aren't being able to go and study. So yes, it is having a damaging impact. Some journalists that have gone there have reported feeling nauseous because of the smell of the oil, and it's very overwhelming at the moment.
And just lastly, with regards to that, the coral reef and all of the marine life that live there, do we know exactly how that can be protected from the oil spill that has already taken place so far?
So far, we haven't got any answers as to how it can be protected. We know that that area encompasses quite an ecologically precious area for Mauritius. We've got the Île aux Aigrettes island, nature reserve, the Blue Bay Marine Park, and so far we know that 15 species are endangered, rare species are endangered, and the biodiversity is being threatened, but we haven't heard anything about how they will try to protect the biodiversity at the shore.
Well, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us. Liza Gundowry, a journalist at Radio Plus in Mauritius, just giving us the latest on the situation on the ground.